Hi everybody, it's Catherine from In the Pink Designs. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and my project today is a little slider box that has these markers in it. I did a project with similar markers last year, but it was a different box, and I think I only put 3 in. This one has 4, and it just slides right in there. Just like that. I found the markers at Michael. I found them in the school supply section. I'm sorry I didn't have my video up yesterday. It was my birthday weekend, and then on Saturday, and then on Sunday we had a baby shower for a family member, and it was in Jersey, which is just a little bit, about 3 hours from us. So I didn't get a chance to do any of this, okay? I used the Sweet Ice Cream stamp set and the ice cream cone builder punch, the ice cream corner designer series paper, which is being retired. We're keeping the stamp set and the punch, but not the designer series paper. I also used the Blackberry Bliss striped ribbon, which is being retired also. All right, so just another week, I think, or 2. May 3rd is the last day that you can get the retiring products, and May 4th is the brand new annual catalog, which I've sent out to my customers that purchased from me last year. And I would just want to say, if you would like to join Stampin' Up! From May 4th to 31st, you get $155 worth of product for $99, and it's free shipping. Usually it's $125 for $99, so it's an extra $30. So it's a good deal, and you don't have to continue after that. You can if you decide. You get a 20% discount, but you have to get 300 in sales every 3 months. Which you could do with your friends or anybody else that you know that likes stamping. Or you can just use the discount for the 3 months and not continue. But I would love it if you'd like to join my team. Just a little public service announcement. Alright, so to make this, I used 2 pieces of cardstock. I used a piece of purple Posy, which is retiring also. That is 5 inches by 4 3/4. This one I used the pool party inside, but I decided for this one I would use the purple Posy. And then I needed a piece of Bermuda Bay that is 9 1/4 by 3 1/4. All right. Okie dokie. Let's get our Simply Scored. And we're going to work with the 5 by 4 3/4 piece, and you can start whichever side you want, because we're just going to score at 1 inch on all 4 sides. Oops. Okay, that's it for scoring. Okay, now I'm just going to fold and burnish. And this is, of course, is the inside of our box. Alrighty. So all we're going to do is we're going to start on one of the bottom left-hand corners when you're holding it. Either way, doesn't matter. Okay, just I start on one that's in the bottom left. However I pick it up, and I'm going to cut the rectangle straight, and then wedge the squares. All right, and we're going to turn it, and I'm going to cut the rectangle straight and wedge the squares. Turn it again, straight and wedge. One more time, straight and wedge. Okay, now we need some tear and tape, and I'm going to put 2 pieces on each of the tabs. So one next to the score line and one down at the bottom. And then I'm just going to take all of them off. Alright, and all we're going to do is we're going to take the top of the tab and make it straight with the side of the rectangle. All the way around. Oops, I didn't cut this too straight. Oh my goodness gracious. There we go. Okay. Alrighty, so there's your inside box. And this pack comes with 8, so I can make 2 packs of 4. Okay, so they'll fit like that. All right, for now, what I want you to do on this one, I took out two holes, 2 pull holes, but you really don't need them because you can just push. It does help them to know what to do with the box, whether they have to pull open the ribbon. So I think I will do it again, and we're going to do it on the 2 shorter sides. Okay, and just take a little tiny crescent moon kind of out of there. All right, now what we want to do, we want to bring in our piece of Bermuda Bay that is 9 1/4 by 3 1/4. And I want you to start on the bottom, a little bit over the middle, okay? And then just bend it where it needs to bend to go around the box, okay? And then we go there. Okay, now we have the starting bends. Just want you to take your bone folder and just make sure that they're straight. We want to reinforce the bends, but make sure they're straight. Oops, not straight. There we go. That's one. Now the next one, we'll just make sure it's nice and flat. You could measure it out, but then I'm usually off by a 1/16 a little because of how the fold takes up a little bit of space, so I usually just do it like this. And you could have made one side a tiny bit bigger when you put them together. Okay, so now we're going to put the bottom up, and you just want to decide which side you want. So I'm going to go with the side we started with because it's more towards the middle. And I'm just going to put glue on the edge of this one, some liquid glue. Okay. I don't want it to be too tight. Right. But tight enough so that it will hold it in. It won't just slide out. when it's not intended to. Okay, and there's your box, and that's your tray. Okay. There we go. All right, and it hangs over just a little bit on each side. So I just made it that way so that the sides don't protrude a little bit. Okay, so now we need our DSP, and we need two pieces that are 2.5 by 3 inches, and they're going to go on the bottom and the top, and two pieces that are 3/4 by 3, which are going to go on the sides. I'm just going to use a little liquid glue for this also. Okay, and there's our box with the slider. Okay, now I want to tie a bow around it with Blackberry Bliss striped ribbon. And I'm going to tie it and make a bow on the left-hand side. So now we have our box done. Now we're going to use some more of the Designer Series paper and the Ice Cream Cone Builder Punch. I'm just going to use a scrap of the cone paper to get the cone out of it, the bottom of the ice cream cone. And then I'm going to find a purple Posy top that I like, which is right there. Alright, so that way you don't even have to do any stamping. And the stamp set is staying, so I'm kind of just showcasing the paper, which will be retiring. Okay, and then I got out of Bermuda Bay, I used the layering ovals dies. This inside oval is Pool Party, and it is 2.5 inches, and then the oval that's just a little bit bigger out of Bermuda Bay. And I'm just going to put them together with glue also. Okay. And then I'm going to glue down the bottom of the cone to the oval. Okay. And then I'm going to put a bunch of dimensionals on the top of, oh, first, before we attach that, I'm going to use Blackberry Bliss Ink and the sprinkles on the stamp set to put a few sprinkles on there. Okay. And also on a 1-inch wide piece of purple Posy, I'm going to use the sentiment, "You're so cool." Good. All right. Okay, so now I'm going to put this on with dimensionals. I'm just going to pop it so that you can see some of the Pool Party above it. Alrighty. And then we're going to pop it up on top of the ribbon. So they don't have to take this ribbon off to get it out. So it's nicely secured with a nice dimensional. There we go. Oop, be careful, not too hard. All right, now for the sentiment, I'm going to use the Banner's Pick-a-Punch, and this side is pretty easy. This side will fit in because it's long, so I'm going to put it in the point side. Okay, and then I'm gonna need to, I'm gonna flag it, so I'm gonna leave a little bit, but I'm gonna need a bigger piece to attach that on. I'm gonna put a little bit of seal on there. Attach it to a piece of scrap, and then I'm gonna flag it. Put it in the flag side. I'm sorry if I wasn't showing you. Okay. And I'm just going to back off a little bit because I don't think it's that long. Oops. There we go. And then there's your sentiment. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a dimensional on the side that has the flag, okay? And then a little bit of liquid glue over the seal. You could just use the seal, but I ripped it off of the paper, so I don't know how secure it would be. So I just put some liquid glue for extra. Oops. And I'm just going to have it right towards the side of the cone there. I'm going to use a Pastel Pearl in the Gorgeous Grape color, and I'm going to put it right on the point. Right there. Okay, and that's it for today. I'm sorry it was a day late, but I will have another one up on Wednesday. So you'll get two days in a row this way. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. And please hit the like button and subscribe if you'd like to see my videos whenever they're uploaded. Thank you so much. If you'd like to shop for any of these products, you can shop with the address at the top of the screen, which is with me, CatherineTiemann.StampinUp.net. And I'll see you next time. Bye.